Dear students, this is the second part of the video for the same chapter towards the modern period. Now we will study about some relevant factors which were responsible for the rapid growth during the modern period. Many changes and reforms had taken place which were helpful in the beginning of the modern period. These factors included voyages of discoveries and the Industrial Revolution. First, let us take the voyages of discovery. So, the first question that comes to our mind is, why did explorers decided to go for voyages for new discoveries? What was the need to do so? The answer to this is that in the 15th century, the traditional overland trade route to the east became blocked. The only trade route which connected the west with the east means the Western European countries with the Eastern Asian countries was interrupted. Hence, the Europeans began seeking alternative sea routes. To fulfill this need of time, many inventions and discoveries took place. Some inventions are as following: the mariner's compass, astrolabe, and quadrants. The mariner's compass is a navigational compass that rotates and points always towards the north point. So it will always show you the geographical north. Astrolabe. It determines the altitude of the celestial bodies. Quadrants. It was also an early instrument for measuring altitude of celestial bodies. So the explorers discovered new sea routes with the help of these inventions. Some other factors were also there. Improvement in shipbuilding, better equipped vessels were made. Cartography was a practice of drawing maps which came into practice. The use of gunpowder, which made the long, hazardous, risky sea voyages possible. Some explorers discovered new routes to the west and east. The period from the 15th century to the 18th century came to be known as the Age of Discoveries. Some famous discoveries were made by these explorers: Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, and Magellan. Christopher Columbus in 1492 discovered America. Vasco da Gama in 1498, Portuguese navigator, discovered sea route from Europe to India. Magellan, he named and crossed Pacific Ocean sea route to Asia. Now, I'll explain you about the constitutional monarchy, which was the first political reform. Changes and reforms in the early modern period. Constitutional monarchy, as I told you, was the first political reform. It came into existence due to the discoveries of new lands, led to tremendous expansion in trade. And due to that, the merchants accumulated enormous wealth. The merchants and the middle class grew wealthier and politically powerful, and also became politically powerful. Therefore, they demanded that the rulers share power with them. After a prolonged struggle, In 1688, the first political revolution occurred in England. And for the first time, the king agreed to be responsible to the representative body known as Parliament. Now let us discuss about the Industrial Revolution, which was responsible for the rapid economic growth during the modern period. By the end of 18th century, wealthy merchants had set up factories. They had installed machineries and built big factories. Now, industrial revolution started in Britain. It is characterized by introduction of machines, use of steam power, and the mass production of manufactured goods. So thus industries came into beginning where goods were manufactured in factories. The following factors created favorable conditions for the Industrial Revolution. Improvement in agriculture, mineral resources, technological changes, transportation, British colonies as suppliers and consumers, and rise of imperialism. So now let us take one by one. Each point I am going to explain you. Improvement in agriculture. New agricultural techniques resulted in greater agricultural production, which led to surplus food. Surplus food means more than required, which gave higher income, and people had capital now that could be invested for starting industries. Mineral resources. The country had a rich supply of coal and iron, which was essential raw material for industrial development. Technological changes, inventions using steam energy further powered the Industrial Revolution. Newcomen devised a pump using steam power. James Watt improved on and invented the first steam engine in 1769. Now, steam engine powered by coal-driven machinery was the way of production for goods. Transportation, network of railways, mechanized roads, canals, and telegraph lines improved communication and transportation. This gave a rapid speed to industrialization. Now the goods and raw material could be transported from one place to the other rapidly. So it gave a rapid speed to industrialization. British colonies as suppliers and consumers. The British had forcefully acquired many territories. These acquired territories are known as colonies. And the people who live in these colonies are known as colonists. They use these colonies, the Britishers, they use these colonies as their source of raw material. Okay, as suppliers of raw material. And they also use these colonies as a ready market for the sale of manufactured goods. Means they also use these colonies as a consumer for their factory made goods. Rise of imperialism. After the Industrial Revolution, European government, to fulfill their need for the continuous supply of raw material and new market for the finished goods, began to establish political control over the weak rulers and established their colonies in Asia, Africa, and America. The policy or practice of a country extending means increasing its power by acquiring territories, means by colonizing, okay, is called imperialism. Imperialism generally involved the exploitation, unfavorable treatment of the colonies and the colonist, okay, for the benefit of the mother country. Thank you. That's all in this chapter. Stay tuned for my next video.